You ever notice how sitcom families treat their kids like spare furniture? One week there's a little sister stealing scenes, and the next she's vanished like a plate of Thanksgiving leftovers. No explanation, no goodbye, just poof. Gone. It's like the showrunners collectively decided, we're over it. And classic sitcom logic, it just shrugs and says, what, sister? Today, we're diving into the most head-scratching magic tricks television ever pulled characters who disappeared without a trace, a farewell, or even a dramatic off-screen death. Some shows write characters out with grand exits, tearful goodbyes, dramatic story arcs, spin-off potential, and then there's this list. These are the sitcom folks who vanish like a deleted scene. No closure, no wrap-up, no move to Alaska excuse, just missing from the next episode like they were never there to begin with. Today, we're counting down the top 10 sitcom characters who disappeared without goodbye. So grab your remote, cue the laugh track, and hey, if one of your faves made the list, drop it in the comments. Let's get ghosted together.
Cool for your kids?
Yeah, it's weird being away from them. Never done this before.
Number 10, Kathy Sims from The Office. Remember Kathy? No, that's kind of the point. She was the temp hired to cover Pam's maternity leave and low-key try to steal Jim. Classic sitcom logic, introduce a romantic foil, stir up some drama, then never mention her again. After a cringy Florida arc and one failed hotel seduction, Kathy just vanishes from the office like an unfiled TPS report. No firing, no farewell, fans weren't sad to see her go, but they were confused. She wasn't the problem, but she was definitely a bad subplot. For a show obsessed with closure, hello, finale, this ghosting felt oddly lazy. Let's keep it going. Number 9, Robin Sylvester from Glee. Sue Sylvester had a baby, remember that? A sweet plot twist that softened her edges for about 5 minutes. Robin, her daughter, was introduced with heartfelt fanfare, even tugging at our cold musical theater hardened hearts. And then, nothing. No stroller, no daycare dilemma, no mentions. It's like the baby was a fever dream induced by too many regionals. Glee was always chaotic, but ghosting a whole baby? That's next level. Even Sue's tracksuits got more continuity. Robin's disappearance wasn't just bizarre, it undercut a rare moment of emotional growth. But hey, this is Glee, where characters, subplots, and common sense go to die. Here's the next one.
And Daniels, they're pretty much worthless.
Number 8, Detective Daniels from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Blink and you missed him. Detective Daniels was part of the 9-9 from day one. He had a desk, a badge, and a few lines here and there. But somewhere between Jake's antics and Holt's deadpan wisdom, Daniels quietly slipped into the void. No transfer, no tragic backstory, just eternal off-screen duty, we guess. It's classic background character purgatory, too recurring to ignore, not recurring enough to write out properly. Brooklyn Nine-Nine usually played its side characters for laughs, but Daniels? He's like the office plant, occasionally in the shot, never watered. Maybe he's still solving crimes in the witness protection program. On we go.
No, it doesn't. Why not? Fred can slow Al down, even if Al washes most of the car.
Number 7, Stuart Minkus from Boy Meets World. Minkus was the original classroom know-it-all, nerdy, snarky, and always one line away from a wedgie. He owned the first season of Boy Meets World, setting up the classic Brainiac vs. Slacker dynamic. Then season 2 hit, and Minkus vanished harder than Mr. Turner's motorcycle. No explanation, no transfer, not even a he skipped a grade, just gone, and the show didn't even try to hide it. Years later, he pops up in the finale like, I've been on the other side of the school. Sure, Stuart, classic sitcom logic. When in doubt, pretend the building has extra wings. Cue the laugh track. Off to number 6.
This isn't about the milk, is it, Carrie? No, this is about me losing that set of house keys with your address on it.
Number 6, Sarah Spooner from The King of Queens. Carrie had a sister for like 5 episodes. Sarah Spooner, played by a pre-battle star Lisa Riefel, was introduced as the quirky, slightly flighty, aspiring actress crashing on the Heffernan's couch, and then she vanished. No moving out, no dramatic sibling feud, just totally erased like a bad dream after NyQuil. Later episodes straight up rewrote history, referring to Carrie as an only child. That's not just a disappearing act, it's full-on sitcom gaslighting. The writers later admitted they didn't know what to do with her, which feels honest, but also hilarious. They brought in a cute relative and hoped for a miracle. It didn't tank the show, but it didn't save it either. Here comes number 5.
Hey, everybody's got to start somewhere, homie, right?
Number 5. Santiago Herrera from Friday Night Lights. Santiago was supposed to be the next redemption arc troubled teen, taken in by Coach Taylor's wife, turning his life around through football. He had a whole mini storyline teed up, and then without warning, Friday Night Lights benched him permanently. No transfer, no injury, not even a he moved away hand wave. Just dropped harder than a Hail Mary in overtime. For a show obsessed with heartfelt closure and emotional growth, this felt weirdly unfinished and confusing. He had real potential. Instead, Santiago became the poster child for network panic mode. Midway prompt, which of these do you remember? Drop your favorite vanished character in the comments. Bonus points if even IMDb forgot about them. And if you're vibing with the nostalgia, go ahead and give this video a like or subscribe. No pressure, I won't disappear. Probably. Let's go on with number 4.
Does it have a lot of action and stuff?
Oh, yes, it does.
Number 4. 7 from Married with Children. Ah yes, 7. The Bundys' last-ditch effort to inject some adorable chaos into their dysfunctional sitcom universe. Introduced as Peggy's nephew, 7 was suddenly part of the household blonde, bowl cut, and completely unnecessary. He barely got through a handful of episodes before being quietly yeeted from existence. No goodbye, no foster care subplot, just poof gone faster than Bud's dignity. They didn't even try to explain it. Later episodes showed a missing child poster as a gag, confirming the writers were in on the joke. It didn't work, but at least they owned it. Classic cute kid, desperate season energy. 7 wasn't the answer, but he was definitely the warning sign. Marching on to number 3.
It's fun, except for the gross taste it leaves in your mouth.
Number 3, Judy Winslow from Family Matters. Let's get one thing straight. Judy Winslow didn't just disappear, she got obliterated from the family photo. The youngest Winslow daughter was there for the first few seasons, learning life lessons and occasionally sharing a scene with Steve Urkel. Then, mid-series, gone. Not sent to boarding school, not moved to grandma's, just deleted like a corrupted save file. The show never mentioned her again, like ever. They literally pretended she never existed. Meanwhile, Urkel got more screen time, cloned himself, and built a time machine. But Judy, nope, she became the ultimate Chuck Cunningham syndrome case. If there's a Hall of Fame for sitcom vanishings, she's got a whole wing. Here is number 2.
Sweet little Ben, I would love to have a little
Number 2, Ben Geller from Friends. Ross had a son, his name was Ben, and at one point, he was a pretty regular fixture on Friends' awkward playdates, holiday hijinks, even a few Chandler impressions. But somewhere between season 8 and Ross's new life with Rachel and baby Emma, Ben just stopped existing. No explanation, no custody battle, not even a he's with his moms this weekend. Ross basically became a part-time dad who forgot he had another kid. It's wild how a show about 6 friends obsessed with their personal drama could forget an actual child. Ben didn't even get a send-off episode. He just got ghosted harder than Paolo in season 1. And now, the crown jewel of sitcom disappearances.
I gotta go to basketball practice.
Number 1, Chuck Cunningham from Happy Days. Chuck Cunningham didn't just disappear, he invented disappearing. As the older brother on Happy Days, Chuck started as a basketball-playing college kid, occasionally giving Richie brotherly advice, or at least hogging the television. By season 2, he was recast. By season 3, gone. Not moved out, not drafted, just gone. And the Cunninghams suddenly acted like they only had 2 kids all along. The erasure was so complete, it inspired an entire television trope, Chuck Cunningham syndrome. That's right, this man's absence was so iconic, it became the blueprint for sitcom ghosting. He wasn't the problem, but he was definitely the red flag. If you're writing a show and thinking, let's just forget this character exists, Chuck did it first. So what did we learn today, class? Sitcoms may give us comfort, laughs, and reruns till the end of time, but when it comes to continuity, let's just say they've got selective memory. Whether it's a forgotten child, a vanishing coworker, or an unexplained baby swap, these disappearances say more about the writers than the characters. Sometimes it's network panic. Sometimes it's behind-the-scenes drama. And sometimes they just hoped we wouldn't notice. But we did. We always do. If this list triggered a long-lost memory or made you scream, "They did forget her," at your screen, drop a comment, give us a like, and hit that subscribe button for more sitcom archaeology. Until next time, cue the laugh track and don't get chucked.